Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into the weeds, trying to understand the pretty complex world of business consulting.
Right.
Specifically, we're zoning in on 6 sort of critical areas. Things like how companies figure out who they are, how they connect with customers.
How they manage what they actually sell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, ultimately how they create value.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole deep dive, it's based on a pretty solid set of sources that map out these key consulting areas and the kind of projects involved.
Yeah, the specifics.
Our mission really is to cut through the jargon. We want to give you a clear, straightforward understanding of these, well, essential business functions.
And show how they link up.
Yeah, show how they interconnect and why mastering them is just so vital for any organization that wants to, actually thrive today.
It's a fast-moving world out there.
Definitely. Okay, let's unpack this.
And that interconnectedness, that's really the key thing here, isn't it? While these areas might seem distinct, like different specialties,
Right.
They really knit together to form, well, a whole approach to making a business succeed.
A holistic view.
Exactly. So our aim is to spotlight the actual tangible projects, the things consultants do in each area, hopefully giving you those aha moments.
Oh, that's what they mean by that.
Precisely.
Yeah.
How businesses turn those big strategies into, day-to-day actions and results you can actually measure, moving past the buzzwords.
To the real work. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The foundation. Branding consulting.
Makes sense.
At its heart, this is all about creating or maybe redefining a company's brand identity.
What it stands for.
Yeah, like its vision, its core values, its personality.
Yeah.
The goal is making it resonate, really connect with the target audience.
And making it stand out, too. It's a crowded market for almost everyone.
Totally. So it involves market research, getting the brand positioning just right, the visual look, the messaging.
And then making sure it's rolled out consistently.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, implementation.
And it's fascinating because branding, it really is so much more than just, a logo or a tagline.
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of the emotional heartbeat of the company. It shapes how people feel about it, whether customers stick around, even who wants to work there.
Right. It clarifies the purpose.
Yeah, it simplifies decisions, guides interactions. It really sets the stage for, well, everything else.
And if you look at the specific projects consultants do in branding, you see how broad it is. There's digital brand strategy. That's not just having a website. It's about using online platforms strategically for like storytelling and engaging customers.
Making the brand come alive online.
Exactly. Then brand positioning and repositioning. Super important for figuring out or maybe adjusting where a brand fits in the market as things change.
Customer tastes evolve, competitors pop up.
Always. Then customer experience design, focusing on making sure every touch point, every interaction feels good and reinforces the brand.
Consistent positive vibes.
Yeah. And this one's interesting. Personal branding for executives.
Yeah. Building up the CEO's profile, for example.
Right. And it's not just about them looking good. It's about building trust and thought leadership for the whole company, making sure their image aligns with the main brand.
That's a really direct link, isn't it?
It is. And finally, product line branding. Developing separate, distinct strategies for different product lines, but keeping them all under the main brand umbrella somehow.
So individual identities, but still connected.
Precisely.
And that point about executive personal branding, it really shows how deep branding goes. CEOs are often the face of the company these days.
Very true.
So their personal brand, it directly hits the company's reputation, the trust people have in it. It's, well, it's a unique angle, high stakes.
Yeah, it can be a huge asset or a real liability. Okay, so that's what a brand is. Let's pivot now to how the brand actually gets out there, reaches its audience.
Okay.
Which brings us to digital marketing consulting.
The engine room, maybe?
Yeah, could be. This is all about using online channels, the internet, to market products, build awareness, and, crucially, drive engagement and sales. Conversions.
Right. Getting people to actually do something.
And it covers a huge range.
Yeah.
SEO, making content people want to read or watch, social media stuff, email, running online ads.
It's the whole digital landscape.
Pretty much.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, digital marketing isn't just like a checklist of activities.
No, it's strategic.
It's the engine, like you said, that translates that brand identity we talked about into, into market presence, actionable presence.
Where the brand meets the customer online.
Yeah, where the interactions happen, where the brand really performs in that digital space.
And the projects here are constantly evolving, it feels like. For instance, influencer marketing campaigns.
Right, partnering with people who have an audience.
Yeah, often in specific niches like tech, Finding influencers to talk about your products.
And the key there is authenticity, right? Finding the right fit so it doesn't feel forced.
Exactly. It's about credibility with those tech fans or decision makers. Then there's mobile marketing optimization. Everything needs to work smoothly on phones now.
Mobile first, pretty much.
Yeah.
Search, apps, content.
Yep. And video marketing initiatives.
Yeah.
Producing videos that grab attention, explain things, build the brand. Video's huge.
Definitely. Also, marketing automation integration. This is a big one.
Setting up the software tools.
Right. Tools to streamline everything, send personalized messages automatically, track what customers are doing.
Makes things more efficient.
It does, but the real power is scaling that personalization, creating these tailored journeys for potentially thousands of customers. It turns fragmented interactions into a seamless flow.
Like anticipating needs.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, social media branding and presence. Building that strong, consistent voice and look across all the social platforms.
Okay, so we've defined the brand. We've talked about reaching the customer digitally. Let's shift again, this time to the actual customer journey.
The experience itself, CX.
Right? Customer experience, or CX, consulting. This is about optimizing that whole journey end to end. Yeah. From when someone first hears about you.
All the way through buying something and interacting afterwards.
Exactly. The goal is making sure every single touch point, every interaction, isn't just okay, but actually exceeds expectations.
Which leads to happier customers.
Happier customers, more loyalty, and hopefully they tell their friends.
Yeah.
Advocacy.
And that consistency you mentioned across all the channels.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so important.
But hard to do, right?
Incredibly hard. Think about it. The website, the mobile app, the store, the call center, they often run on different systems.
Silos.
Exactly. So getting them to talk to each other so the experience feels seamless, that's where a lot of the CX consulting value lies, connecting those dots.
Creating that unified view for the customer and for the company. And the CX projects really show this holistic thinking. You've got omnichannel experience integration.
Making it feel like one company no matter how you interact.
Yeah, online, in-store, customer service, it should all feel connected. Then UI/UX design, user interface, user experience.
Making websites and apps easy and pleasant to use.
Right, intuitive. Also, customer feedback systems. Setting up ways to get feedback, ideally in real time, and then actually use it.
Closing the loop?
Yeah. Lots of work goes into loyalty program development, too. Creating or fixing programs that give customers value, encourage them to come back.
And provide useful data for the company.
True. And finally, service design. This goes beyond just the digital stuff.
Right, looking at the whole service interaction.
Exactly. Mapping out every step, getting a delivery, visiting a shop, calling support, and then designing each part, like staff training or even how a waiting area is set up, to be efficient.
And pleasant.
And pleasant and aligned with the brand. It's quite comprehensive.
It really is.
Okay, so we've got the brand, the digital reach, the customer experience. But hang on, how do businesses know what brand message to use or who to reach or what experience customers want?
Ah, the why behind it all.
Exactly. That's where market research consulting fits in.
Foundational insights.
Totally. This is all about gathering intelligence on industry trends, what customers are doing, what they need, who the competitors are.
All the stuff you need to make smart decisions.
Right. Avoiding guesswork. It often involves things like segmenting customers or analyzing competitors.
So what does this all mean for navigating uncertainty? It means market research is basically the compass.
Guiding the strategy.
Yeah, not just for, say, entering a new market, but for constantly adjusting and adapting in the markets you're already in. Things change so fast.
Need that continuous feedback loop.
Absolutely. It's about anticipating shifts, not just reacting, staying ahead of the curve.
And the projects here cover a lot of ground. Brand perception studies, for example.
Finding out how people really see your brand, not just how you think they see it.
Right, which then feeds back into strategy. There's product development research, figuring out what customers need or want in a new product or how to improve an existing one.
Before you spend a fortune building it?
Exactly. Consumer trend analysis is key to spotting those emerging trends, shifts in behavior.
Trying to see what's coming next.
Yeah, so you can innovate proactively. And it's not just about customers. Sales channel effectiveness research looks at how well your distribution is working.
Are you selling in the right places the right way?
Precisely. And for companies looking to grow, international market entry research is vital.
Going global.
Yeah, understanding the culture, the rules, the local players in a foreign market before you jump in.
Huge amount of risk there if you don't do your homework.
No kidding. Okay, let's shift from understanding the market to the actual what the products themselves.
Makes sense. Product management consulting.
Right. This area helps companies develop products, launch them effectively, and then manage them through their whole life cycle.
From idea to retirement.
Yeah. And the consultants here, they blend market insights, customer needs, and the company's own business goals.
To make sure the products actually hit the mark.
Hit the mark, are positioned well, and actually help the company grow. Okay, let's unpack this.
What's fascinating here is how product management really acts as that bridge.
A bridge
Between understanding the market, all that research we just talked about, and actually delivering a physical or digital product that people want.
connecting the dots again.
Yeah, making sure products aren't just ideas in a vacuum, but they meet real demands and actually make money. It's where the strategy gets executed into something tangible.
That makes sense. That connection is crucial. And the project types really reflect that role. You've got new product launch strategy. This is the whole plan for bringing a new product to market.
Research, positioning, the launch itself, tracking how it does afterwards.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Then there's product portfolio rationalization. This sounds kind of dry, but it's really important.
Deciding which products to keep, which to invest in, which to maybe cut.
Exactly. It's not just cutting losers, though. It's strategically looking at the whole mix. Are there gaps? Are resources spread too thin? It leads to a more focused, usually more profitable lineup.
Smart resource allocation.
Definitely. Consultants also help develop feature prioritization frameworks.
Deciding what features to build next when you can't do everything.
Right. Creating a system to weigh customer value against business impact and, how hard it is to actually build forces some tough choices sometimes.
But necessary ones.
Very. And then there's customer experience and usability testing, watching real users interact with the product.
Getting that direct feedback for design improvement.
Crucial insights. And finally, product lifecycle management optimization, basically streamlining all the processes involved in managing products from start to finish.
Making the whole product journey smoother and more valuable.
Yeah, maximizing its value over time. Okay, one more crucial area to cover. You've got the brand, the reach, the experience, the market smarts, the product itself. Now, how do you make money from it?
The bottom line. Pricing.
Exactly. Pricing consulting. This involves analyzing pricing strategies, the structures, to figure out the sweet spot, the model that maximizes profit and market share.
It's a balancing act.
Totally. It takes into account manufacturing costs, sure, but also how customers think, what competitors are charging, market conditions.
Lots of moving parts. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Tell me.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, pricing isn't just a mechanical exercise of covering your costs plus a bit more. No, it's a powerful strategic lever. The price signals the product's value, right?
Yeah, premium price implies premium quality sometimes.
Exactly. It shapes how customers perceive the brand overall, and it directly, no question about it, impacts profitability.
So it's both art and science.
Very much so. Every pricing decision sends ripples through the business.
And the projects here show that complexity, like dynamic pricing implementation.
Prices changing in real time based on demand or competitor moves.
Yeah, think airline tickets or ride sharing. The challenge is doing it without alienating customers or starting price wars.
Tricky.
Very. Then, value-based pricing strategies, setting the price based on how much value the customer perceives they're getting.
Not just what it costs to make, often used for really innovative stuff.
Right, where the benefit justifies a higher price. Consultants also work on discount and promotions optimization.
Figuring out if all those sales and coupons are actually helping or just hurting margins.
Exactly, making sure promotions drive sales effectively without just giving away profit. Then, huge now, subscription pricing models.
Software, streaming services, meal kits.
All sorts. Crafting those models to attract users, keep them paying, and generate steady revenue. It's complex.
Balancing acquisition, retention, revenue, predicting churn.
Yep. And finally, price bundling analysis. Should we package product A and service B together for a special price?
Does bundling increase overall sales or help launch a new offering?
Right. Analyzing if those bundles actually work and create perceived value.
It's a lot to consider.
It really is. So wow, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From defining the very essence of a company, its brand,
to how it connects with people digitally.
Optimizing their entire experience.
Basing decisions on solid market research.
Managing the actual products effectively.
And finally, pricing them smartly.
Phew. Understanding these areas, even just at this level, and seeing how they're distinct, but also deeply interconnected, It gives you a really powerful way to look at business strategy today.
And that synergy, that's the absolute key takeaway, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each area is specialized, sure, but their real power comes when they work together in harmony.
Alignment.
Exactly. When these functions are pulling in different directions or one is weak, that's often where companies, even ones with great products, start to falter.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now that you've sort of seen the depth and the breadth of these different consulting areas, here's something to think about. Which one of these areas do you think is the most critical right now for businesses trying to navigate today's, well, constantly changing market? And maybe why is that the case?